Gary, how do you sum that up?
Honestly, I'm disappointed, because we shouldn't be losing games, and I mean this with all due respect. We shouldn't be losing games against East Kilbride, especially when we dominated how we dominated. But on Saturday we gave them a goal, and it made it difficult. You give a team for a lower league something to hold on to. They done that on Saturday, and it took a while for us to break it out. Tonight we sort of went the other way. We missed a lot of early chances to put the game to bed, and because we missed the early chances, it gave them a bit of belief. And we hit the post 4 times. That's hard lines. But at the end of the day, I can't stand here and make excuses. We're expected to win that game, and for us not to win the game, I can't say anything apart from I'm disappointed.
Obviously, you're saying there, our expectations were against lowland league teams. Obviously, you do think that you should be winning them, but our expectations, because these teams aren't easy to play.
No, they're not easy, but I think I'm more frustrated. If we hadn't played well, I've been, but we played well. The frustrating thing was the amount of chances that we created and we never took them. And then also, it wasn't just that, the goalkeeper made some good saves, but also for us as a team we need to look. A lot of times we got in the final third, our crossing was poor, or we were trying to cross when we weren't set, or we were taking an extra touch when we didn't need an extra touch. So they're all sort of things that we need to look at, because we did get into some really good areas, and especially down the right hand side, but unfortunately the crossing wasn't good enough. But credit to East Kilbride, they defended well. The goalkeeper made some good saves. They had a bit of luck, but I don't think I'd be sending out the right message to the supporters if I stood here and says that result can be acceptable. However you look at it, it's a game that we should be winning at home, and we haven't. So, I have to sort of carry the can for that for the team.
It's early doors. It's the second game, first game at home. Is the team still learning?
Yeah, I think tonight. I think we were a wee bit naive in our defending on Saturday. I think we learned for that tonight. I thought the lads defended well. East Kilbride, apart from a couple of counter attacks, never really bothered us. But when you're playing against teams that are for a lower league, especially, you've got to make sure that you make them work, that you can try and get a goal in front. You didn't want to give them anything like we did on Saturday. And tonight, we just, I'm just thinking straight away. I think John Rankin hit the post at 10 minutes and Dale hit the post at 20 minutes. If they two go in, the game's finished at 20 minutes, and everybody relaxes. But because we didn't score them, then you miss a few other chances. They get a bit of belief, and they get more and more men behind the ball, and they're throwing people at blocks and stuff. And once it goes to penalties, it's a lottery really. I've no blame to the people that have missed the penalties, but it's disappointing, because we had a real chance there to win that game. We'd have been on 6 points, and we'd have been in a great position going into the Hamilton game on Saturday. And now it's sort of changed a wee bit, and we now need to go to Hamilton and try and get a positive result.
Is it a case of it was just one of those nights, or is there concern about because of the number of chances that you had and you didn't score? I
don't know, because I'd like to just say it's a one-off. We scored 2 against Cowdenbeath and 4 against Annan. All right, we didn't score against Fleetwood, but we had a few chances, and then we got 3 the other day. So the lads in the main have been scoring the goals. Listen, it could just be, in another day Derek Lyle would score that. But it's just the second game. It's just maybe a wee bit rusty in that getting going. So you have to, but it's not just that, it's just somewhere along the line one of the chances has got to go in. I can even remember right at the end, Andy Stirling's whipped in a great post, and we need somebody to throw themselves and put that over the line, and you come away with 1-0 and you say, well, at least we got the 3 points. But we can't say that tonight, and as I say, I'm disappointed. I'm not going to try and play it down. It's a disappointing result. I'm not going to use an excuse it's the second game of the season. That'd be wrong. It's a game that we should have won, and we never, and we need to bounce back for that disappointment.
As you say, you touched on it there as well, once it goes to penalties, it's a lottery, and it's anybody's game then, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, but the game should have been finished long before that. And that's what the frustrating thing is. We should have had a nice comfortable evening there. I think 16 or 17 shots we've had it go, and we've not scored. I think if we get 16 or 17 shots in a league game this season, we'll be very happy with that. So, no, we need to learn from it. That's what you've got to do when you get a disappointing result. You got to learn from it. The players know I'm not happy. No, as I say, I think they played okay in the main. I think some of the passive play was decent. Sometimes we were maybe a wee bit slow in getting it into the final third, and sometimes when we got into the final third, the quality wasn't good enough. But it's things that we need to work on. as I say, they're a new group of players, and that's all right, you know, and they're just trying to come together. But you know, that's a disappointing result. So I don't want to be trying to make excuses. You know, I want to admit that's not a good enough result for us.
It blows the league table wide open as well.
Yeah, I think the other game was a draw. So listen, if we can go to Hamilton Saturday and get a win, everything changes again. But you know, we can only deal with what's happened tonight, and as I say, we've got to be disappointed. You know, when you're playing against a team and for a lower league and you're the higher team, if anything apart from a win's a disappointing result. And that's what it is tonight, you know, and we need to bounce back as a squad. You know, the players aren't happy with each other, which I like to see in the change room after the game. They were shouting at each other and stuff, so at least they know that isn't acceptable. You know, it didn't need me to go on, although I did go on and speak to them, it didn't really need me to go on and tell them because they knew themselves. But you know, what we need to do now is recover. You know, we need to get them back in on Thursday and we need to go again.
One good thing about this tournament is that the games come round quickly, so it's a quick turnaround.
Yeah, as we get a chance to go and put that right on Saturday, you know, and it'll be the first time where we're not, you know, we were the favourites on Saturday and we're the favourites tonight, but you know, Hamilton will be the favourites on Saturday, so it'll be a different type of game. You know, we need to think about what we're going to do, and obviously we'll see. You can't make too many plans now because we need to wait and see how everybody is. You know, we had a couple of injuries. Danny's not been able to play yet. Scott Mercer was on the bench, but that was more just as an emergency. You know, he'll start back proper training on Thursday. Owen Bell went over on his ankle yesterday. We weren't really sure there if we could put him on. So hopefully come Saturday, you know, we'll have one or two back and that'll give us a few more options.
What it does mean is that Saturday now becomes a must-win.
Yeah, if we want to top the group, you know, we definitely can't lose the game. That's for sure. You know, if Hamilton beat us, it would be 2 in front of us, I think, with a game in hand. So you would expect them then to go on and probably win the group. So you know, that's what we need to make sure that we don't lose on Saturday. You know, but as I say, it's I'd prefer us to have been really bad and get beat. When you play okay and it's just because you miss chances and bad decisions in the final third, that's frustrating for me. But you know, we need to just learn from it. You know, that's what you've got to do. When you get a disappointing result, you need to learn from it and try and minimise the bad or disappointing results through the course of the season.